Welcome back to another episode of Wayward Reader. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I feel like I never did like a proper introduction to the show. I just kind of started it, or it feels like I just kind of started it because I just started producing videos and everything. But in reality, I actually started the show a couple years ago. I've been wanting to do something on YouTube and had a few different ideas kicking around. And what I did was I started a little notebook and I just would write ideas down of what I could continually talk about or do. And I put the arbitrary goal of like 50 ideas for like each type of thing. And I'd get a few into it and then not really continue because I wanted something that I knew I could continue with and not just do, short term, but like for the long distance, like talk about something. Even though reading is relatively new, not to me, but new to me in the sense of a hobby that I really want to talk about. And this week, something just very much happened that defines the show. And I figured documenting that was the best way to kind of describe the idea. I think I have a ghost in here. I think that light just got brighter. Anyway, I digress. So I started a couple years ago. Didn't know what type of booktube show I wanted to create, but just started cataloging or writing down my thoughts on the different books I've been reading or different show ideas. And as I developed it, I realized I didn't really have a direction, which was really good. It was kind of me. It was really who I am as a reader. I kind of bounced around between the same few genres, but I don't really have, like I've said in the previous few videos, I don't really have a TBR or anything like that. I just kind of just go wherever I kind of inspired to kind of go and read. And so this week was the biggest, like, oh my God, this the aha moment of the show. Be a great video and kind of actually introduce everybody to what the show is. Because I just started making videos. I think early in the videos, you would hear me say like, oh, whatever this is, or welcome back. I don't know what this is, so you could really see me developing it. And I feel like this is now that point of like, oh, this is what the show is. So over the weekend, the end of last week, we lost our internet. It's the second time this summer that we lost our internet, and both times was about 4 days. And we're fine. We have a pretty, as you can tell, from earlier videos, we have a lot of physical media. This is our record room. So we weren't really like hurting to like watch stuff or listen to stuff. It was just annoying because how much of your life is the internet. And I was at work, and for some reason, just it hit me. I was like, I want to watch Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. So I went and found my, widescreen collector's edition of Wrath of Khan. And I didn't get to watch it on Monday. I was pretty beat after work, but I watched it the following day, like the next day, and just like loved it. It was really super nostalgic. I haven't seen this movie in a while, but I just really enjoy, especially I grew up watching a lot of the Star Trek stuff and Star Wars, but I just really love this movie, and it kind of hit that itch that kind of was created on Monday of like, man, I want to watch Star Trek, So it's kind of a blessing that our internet was out, because I don't know if I would have like tracked this down and watched it otherwise. But because I watched Wrath of Khan and I've been reading a lot more, it just sparked this inspiration of like, I wonder if the movie novelization is any different. I wonder if it has something else to the story, because there's a couple things in the movie. There's a couple of character motivations that kind of just did gloss over towards the middle end-ish. Not to get too much into the movie, but there's like the Genesis bomb. That's not really a bomb, but it's a missile not a bomb, it's a missile. No, it's not used for destruction. It's kind of used to create life from nothingness. So from an uninhabited planet, they could drop this thing and create life. But it also destroys life too. So in essence, it is a bomb. And the Dr. Bones sort of has this like quick sort of change in heart. So I was like, oh man, I wonder if the book kind of goes into that more, or maybe not. But it'd be cool to I just got obsessed with it. And this is kind of like how the show is. It was like I'm reading a book right now and had some ideas of what I wanted to read next. And then all of a sudden I'm like, nope, Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan. I'm going to go pick up the novelization. So I found the novelization. I'm going to open it this way so you don't see my address. And hopefully there's nothing crazy in here. But so I jumped on eBay, and because I'm kind of I'm more of a find stuff in the wild type person. So before I would have been like, yeah, I'll just look for it. But because I got so like into wanting to read Wrath of Khan, I decided just to pick it up on eBay. Oh my god, it's kind of a beat up copy. But whatever, I paid $5 for it. Clearly, it was from a different store or a library, but it's in fair condition. Whatever, it's an old book, $5. But ew. There's some wrath of something stuck to the cover. I need to clean this. But yeah, this is what you get when you open up a package like live, or not live, but at least recorded. But yeah, so I picked up Wrath of Khan. I'm excited to jump into this. I got like 60 pages or so left in the book I'm reading, and this is next on my list. And this is the perfect example of the show. I just, wanted to watch Star Trek. Loved it, loved the nostalgia of the movie, and then was inspired to pick up the Wrath of Khan, and then hopefully not pick up whatever disease that this sticky is going to give me. And I think this is the perfect time to introduce the show. That my name is Travis, and this is a Wayward Reader. And leave a comment below if you like to read the same way I do, waywardly and as you're inspired, or if you have like a strict or not too strict TBR that you kind of stick to, because I think it's very interesting knowing different people's reading habits and how everyone kind of reads differently. So but until next episode,